Judges chapter 11, verse 26. But now after 300 years you make an issue of this. Israel had been living here all this time, spread across the land from the Heshbon to Aroer, in all the towns along the Arnon River. Why have you made no effort to recover it before now? I have not sinned against you. Rather, you have wronged me by attacking me. Let the Lord who is judge decide today which of us is right, Israel or Ammon. But the king of Ammon paid no attention to Jephthah's message. Jephthah's vow. At that time the Spirit of the Lord came upon Jephthah, and he went throughout the land of Gilead and Manasseh, including Joppa, the Gilead, and led an army against the Ammonites. So Jephthah made a vow to the Lord. He said, "If you give me victory over the Amorites, I will give you to the Lord the first thing coming out of my house to greet me when I return triumph. I will sacrifices and burnt offering." So Jephthah led his army against the Lord, against the Amorites, and the Lord gave him victory. He thoroughly defeated the Amorites from the Amorah to an area near Timnath, 20 towns, and as far away as Abel Kelmarim. Thus Israel subdued the Amorites. When Jephthah returned home to Mizpah, his daughter, his only child, ran out to meet him, playing on a tambourine and dancing for joy. When he saw her, he tore his clothes in anguish. "My daughter," he cried out, "my heart is breaking. What a tragedy that you came out to greet me, for I have made a vow to the Lord and cannot take it back." And she said, "Father, you have made a promise to the Lord. You must do to me what you have promised, for the Lord has given you a great victory over your enemy, the Amorite. But first let me go up and rule and here to weep with my friends for 2 months, because I will die of buzzing." "You may go," Jephthah said, and he let her go away for 2 months. She and her friends went into here and wept because she would never have children. When she returned home, her father kept his vow and she died a virgin. So it has become a custom in Israel for young Israelite women to go away for 4 days each year to lament the rate for Jephthah's daughter. Ephraim fought with Jephthah. Then the tribe of Jephthah, Ephraim, mobilized its army and crossed over the Gihon. They sent this message to Jephthah: "Why didn't you call for us to help you fight against Ammon? We are going to burn down your house with you in it. I summoned you at the beginning of the dispute, but you refused to come." Jephthah said, "You failed to help us in our struggle against Ammon, so I risked my life and went to battle without you. And the Lord gave me victory over the Amorites, so why have you come to fight me?" The leader of Ephraim responded, "The men of Gilead are nothing more than rejected from Ephraim and Manasseh." So Jephthah called out his army, attacked the men of the Ephraim, and defeated them. Jephthah captured the swallow of the Jordan, and whenever a fugitive from Ephraim tried to go back across, the men of the Gilead would challenge him. "Are you member of the tribe of Ephraim?" they would ask. If the man said, "No, I'm not," they would tell him to say, Sipporet. He was from Ephraim, he would say Sipporet because people from Ephraim cannot pronounce the word correctly. Then they would take him and kill him at the shore of the Jordan River. So 42,000 Ephraimites were killed at the time. Jephthah was Israel's judge for 6 years when he died. He was buried in one of the town of Gilead.